I am still very impressed with what's going on. I was admiring it from atop us building our big the World Prank Center.
Oh yeah, dude, it's going, and it's not going to stop for a while. I mean, that thing is going to be tall. There are several more layers to this building.
So do you know what's going to be on the inside, or is it just like a visual thing?
Well, I don't know yet. I think I want the first floor to be kind of like this nice foyer, this nice hangout zone, perhaps, and then then you know, as the levels go up, what happens in them gets more and more
grim.
Grim.
So like we'll start seeing only like squares for windows at some point.
Well, no, I mean I'm more talking about what's on the inside. You know?
What
what
legitimately happens
if on the seventh floor you find some children working, you know, sewing machines or something.
Some without sewing machines.
Some without. Maybe a bakery down here. What do you say about that?
Oh, that feels like
conveyor belts and everything.
Like an espresso shop.
See all the food. Yeah, that might be cool.
And then what do you think's going on that? What's going on that second floor? Is that just where the work starts, or is that where like
people? Oh yeah, that's where the business begins.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not even a few floors of like just somewhat luxury, just one floor, and then it's just fuck all after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it gets dark.
Are there gonna be like NPCs inside of there?
I gotta level with you. So you know this mod everybody's been working on?
Yeah.
This create mod. You know how there's like these fucking, you know, generators and drills and shit with coal power and water power and windmills and all that fucking nonsense?
Yes.
There's a very primitive form of energy that lets you deliver power to machinery, and it's called the hand crank.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And
wait, can you make NPCs?
I'm going to line the walls with hand cranks.
So who's going to be cranking them?
And I'm just going to have maybe, you know, as many children as I can just constantly cranking. What are the operations of the company.
Do they need to be cranking for everything to be powered, or would one crank do?
Oh, well, I mean, the more cranking you can have at the same time, I mean, the more output you got, more voltage.
Of course, but like there's got to be a stop to the, like, you know, you got to know your maximum power output, so then you could minimize the amount of hand cranks you could.
Maybe we'll start with like 20 hand cranks, and then, you know, that'll probably be a floor.
Okay, and then after that, it just. So really, it's not like a different subject each time. It's just more hand cranks each floor. Okay.
Maybe we hire stronger people that can crank them quicker.
Oh my God!
But look, I know what you're thinking. What happens when you run out of floors? Simple answer: we just turn the cannon 90 degrees to the right and we build another fucking building. Exactly the same way.
Have a fucking metropolis of hand crank factories, but to produce power for what? What are they producing power for?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay.
But I assure you, I mean, it'll be going somewhere. Thank you.
Of course, dude.
Hey,
you're building.
It's actually one of the materials in a hand crank, so I appreciate that.
Is it really?
I don't know. Let's say yes.
I just assume that anyone playing has way more knowledge of this game than I do.
Yeah, I tend to just agree. I haven't given the mod any thought at all, to be honest. This is all just like Swagger's doing. He just showed me how to use this shit, and I'm like, oh well, you know.
Wait, so you're blaming him just because he showed you the power?
Yeah, I mean, this is not my fault. I mean, I was a good person.
But you made the blueprint, right?
I did make the blueprint. Yeah, I did. I did do that.
So it might be a lovely place after all.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, if you don't go up the elevator, you're gonna love it. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll give you a floor. I mean, if you really want a floor, I can give you one.
A whole floor to myself?
Yeah.
I mean, just to hang out whenever I want, like my own like penthouse suite.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, if you want the penthouse, you'll have to, see the 6 floors below it of just pestilence and doom. But yeah, and the elevator we ordered isn't very fast either.
Make sure you get a good look.
You're gonna see them.
So okay. There's no way like I'll be like, oh, am I facing the right way? You know how sometimes elevators have that problem. I'm gonna be able to figure out the view pretty quickly. I'm assuming.
Yeah. You'll figure out which way to look.
Well, I will be back in 30 minutes.
Sounds good, dude.
I'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.